And he's no stranger to this nation. He's not a guest speaker because he's family here.
Amen.
And I want to say I am honored to have this man in my life and his beautiful wife, Sister Rutledge, to be in our lives. And we're honored that you decided that the Lord would lead you here to help us build. That means the world to me. And you've walked me through some things, and I want to thank you for that. You've helped make me strong. You're a good man. I love you dearly. And I'm your fan. I'm a fan of yours. You drove a long way today from Brantford to get here. But we're honored that he's here. I can't wait to hear the testimonies and what God has put on his heart. So let's give a big, warm welcome to one of our own, Pastor Rutledge, as he comes to share the word.
Good morning, saints.
Good morning.
My wife let me realize that we're out by 12:30. So I'm going to have to move when you get a word. But I haven't checked with the pastor, and he has the final word. So we were at a church in the UAE, in Fallujah, part of the outside of Dubai. And we were supposed to be through at 12:30. At 2 o'clock, we were still weeping and hugging and praying for one another. The anointing settled in. How many appreciate the anointing?
Amen.
I'm totally lost without the anointing. Sitting, here I go. Sitting there, I said, Lord, I'm absolutely nothing without your touch. Give me your anointing one more time.
Yes.
We never know when our last time will be, but we want to go with the touch of God upon our souls. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So good to be here. I so appreciate the pastor. He is one of our finest young men in Canada, believe me. And the Lord has endeared himself and family to our hearts. So we want to see God do some awesome things in the year to come. This is not a wind-up message. This is a release message.
Praise
You know, this is not an end message. This is a start message. We want to see God do some things. I feel very liberal seeing it's Christmas. I have a set of books. And Pastor Robert, thank you. I think you maybe helped too. I'm not sure. Putting out these books. They're yours for nothing. Can you imagine? I just feel so Christmas. They're in sets of 3 out on the table. Help yourself. They're messages that the Lord gave me that we put in book form. The call for intercessors. The remnant of God. This is the message that brought David Wilkerson and myself together in ministry and deliverance. Part of God's restoration plan. Now, a year or so ago, I think we made these available, but we'll make them available, and you can pick them up. Yours for nothing. Don't feel badly. Take it and say, thank you, Lord. And enjoy it. There is a stirring in the hearts of God's people throughout the nation. And there is a man that invited me to be part of an event a couple of years ago in Hamilton. And his name is Dr. Praveen Thomas, and he's here today. And even though he is a dentist, he is a revivalist. And I want him to meet the pastor because the Lord gave him a burden for Hamilton. And we had a powerful gathering, prophetic gathering, at a hotel here in Hamilton. Believing God for something supernatural to happen. So there was a deposit that night a couple of years ago. I'm not sure exactly when, but different handmaidens and servants of the Lord were there, and it was a very significant night. So we know God's preparing something for Hamilton. I'm including Burlington, and I'm including Brantford, Downsford, whatever that place is, and Downsville. I'm seeing folk I haven't seen for a while that I used to pastor, and they still love me. Can you imagine? And now, yeah, I'm using the slogan here: the difference makes up for the distance.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yes.
We used to travel when we were little because of an outpouring of the Spirit of God in a little city of Preston. We came out in the country area of Brantford, but my parents wanted to go where the power and presence of God was. And it was important for their children to come under that anointing. It was called the latter rain outpouring, but it was a powerful visitation. We went past cities, villages, churches, and we got to a little wee storefront church. It was a storefront church on King Street in Preston. And it wasn't much bigger than maybe that whole platform area. But people came in from all over the place. They couldn't get them in. Why? Because of what God was doing. Yes. It was such a powerful visitation of God. And they wanted their children, 6 of them, to come under that anointing. As a result, all 6 have been involved in ministry. Even our sister has been challenged, but she knew the presence of God in her life. And all of them in ministry, and some of you know Norma Jean Maines, our baby sister, and how the Lord has used them in ministry, all because of being in the presence of God. Get to where the presence of God is, even if it takes you a while to get there, because there's something that will happen. I covet for this church an unusual anointing, an unusual presence of God. Yeah. Not just something simple or something enjoyable, but I'm looking to the Lord to take us beyond the performance of the presence. Yes. I don't know if you got that. You can go any place and get performance. Yes. There's performance everywhere. They sound alike, they look alike, and they all appear alike. But there is something missing that I'm going to speak over this place and over this nation, that God wants to bring back a restoration of the glory of God. There's something about the presence of the Lord, magnetic, life-changing, when we come into the presence of God. May this place be marked as a place of the presence of God. Amen. I was touched to hear our brother share that his experience in heaven, here in this building, experiencing the presence of God. There is a cry that is intensifying within the hearts of God's people for the presence of God. And how we can experience the presence of God. I just want to share that with you today. Experiencing the presence of God. And I was last week just in California. We came back from Pakistan and into UAE and flew out on December the 10th. Got back here in Toronto. Got home. Got time to change. And moved out at 5 o'clock in the morning from Hamilton Airport to California. So my body didn't know where it was. But out in California, I went to the piano and began to sing, "More than ever before, Lord, I love you. More than ever before, Lord, I need you. More than ever before, Lord, I love you. I love you, Lord, more than ever before." And I said, that's my cry. More than ever before. Lord, I love you. We're missing true worship. God, bring us into the beauty of his presence. Into the sanctity of his presence. Into the beauty of his holiness. Where we can worship him. Sometimes in the most simple little chorus. Where's our brother who was at the keyboard? I was going to go there. But, boy, you can learn it real fast. I want the people to sing it. I want them to sing it from their heart. Lord, more than ever before, Lord, I need you. It's going to be Christ-centered worship. We need to focus in upon him who made it all possible. Don't you love him? Hallelujah. Give me the key of F. He's amazing, this young man. More than ever before, Lord, I need you. Love you. more than ever before. Lord, I need you more than ever before. Lord, I love you, Lord, more than ever before. Sing with me, more than ever before. Lord, I love you more than ever before. Lord, I need you more than ever before. Lord, I love you. I love you, Lord, more than ever before. And as soon as we sing it, something begins to happen. The Holy Spirit begins his work. Because this is the ministry of the Holy Spirit, to bring us into the presence of God. That's why we honor the Holy Spirit so much. Holy Spirit, come. Make us so aware of the presence of Christ, the risen Lord. Let this place be marked as the place of the presence of God. That many shall even come afar, saith the Lord, because of the manifest presence of Jesus. Yea, he who rose the third day in glory and power. Yea, him who declared the greatness of the eternal Father shall walk these aisles, shall go to where you're at. Yea, his hand shall be upon you. There shall be a revelation and a glory and a manifestation of his presence in your life like you've never known it before. A hunger shall be stirred in your heart, saith the Lord. A hunger that will cause you to be drawn out of your bed in the middle of the night, drop to your knees to cry out to the living God. A hunger that he will create himself, saith the Lord. And your heart cry will be unto him. You will see him and know him like you've never known him before. An intimacy that you've been called unto, that you will understand so personally. God is calling his people to this holy place. Oh, hallelujah. Let it be the cry of your heart. More than ever before, Lord. I love you. More than ever before, Lord, I really need you. Lord, more than ever before, I need you, Lord. Come on, sing it from your heart. More than ever before, Lord, I love you. More than ever before, Lord, I need you. More than ever before, Lord, I love you more than ever before. And Jesus, we want you to know as a people today, we love you more than ever before. Let the sweetness of your presence permeate our hearts, and like a sweet aroma fill this room, until our eyes behold none other than the risen Christ. Draw our hearts into you, Lord. Draw us and we'll run after you. We will seek you that we may know you, and knowing you to serve you, to do your will, O God. In Jesus' name, amen.